Yo, Smelly Randy here. Today is Friday, April 10th. I have decided that I'm going to go out car camping, I think maybe Sunday night or Monday night. So I'm basically going to show you what my sleep setup is going to be like and show you how I'm going to plan on packing the car up so I'm ready to go on Sunday or Monday. So let's go. Yo, Smelly Randy here. So today is actually Saturday, April 11th. I did actually film a video yesterday, but I was like trying to pack the truck up with crap while I was filming, and it ended up just being complete and utter dog video, zero substance whatsoever. So yeah, I figured it'd be better if I at least packed the truck up first and then kind of showed you how everything is laid out and set up. And then I did actually get a package in the mail, which is relevant, so I figured I could open this up. So yeah, actually let's just start with that. So I ordered some gear for the first time from gossamergear.com. Gossamer makes a lot of ultralight backpacking gear, tents, backpacks, accessories. There's quite a few companies like that make ultralight backpacking gear that you can't find on like Amazon or other retailers, or it's only on their website. So they're worth checking out. So Gossamer Gear is one. Z-Packs, that's another one. Hyperlight, that's another one. What am I missing? And there's a couple others. So if you start looking up those three companies, you can easily find some. Oh, Enlightened Equipment, that's another one that I actually have ordered from. They make the down booties that I have and I take on every single trip. So yeah, there's a few companies out there that if you're looking for ultralight backpacking gear, they're worth checking out before you check other sites like REI or Amazon, because you can't find them in retail stores. So the first thing that I got is actually a shoulder pouch for my backpack. I actually have one. I've got my Gregory Baltoro backpacking pack right here. And this is what I've been using. This is the Z-Packs shoulder strap, open-ended at the top here with a drawstring, and then you can see the mesh pocket in the front. Now I got this one with the open top because I use this primarily for my GoPro. So how I like to quickly and easily get B-roll while I'm backpacking is I have the GoPro mounted on this little Manfrotto ball head tripod, and so that stays in this pocket at all times. I'll tighten that up to try and minimize it from moving, and then if I just want some quick footage of me hiking looking forward, I'll just kind of use I use one hand just to hold it steady, and then I'll just hit record and that's it. But if I want to get some other kind of B-roll, I'll take it out real quick. Then all of a sudden I've got this selfie stick tripod. I can hold it out here and get some shots of me, or what I am more likely to do is set it up, put it on a rock or on the ground or even in the water, which I do quite a bit, and then walk by it, and then I'll turn around and go pick it up real quick. So this is the best way that I've found to capture B-roll while backpacking. It's just too hard to use my SLR camera to have that out all the time. So the SLR pretty much stays inside my backpacking pack all the time when I'm actually out backpacking. So the GoPro now, because it's also waterproof, this gets used more than anything. So anyway, that's been my setup for the past like year. I saw that Gossamer Gear makes a shoulder pocket, and I figured I'd try this one out. This has a zipper. Looks like a waterproof zipper. and it's pretty deep in there, and then has it seems like a much bigger front pouch than this one. I wanted to at least try this out. You know, if anything, I could just put this on the opposite shoulder strap and just have a bit more storage. This looks like it might be really good for the Garmin InReach Mini that I have. I could just use a carabiner and clip that to my pack, but I don't like things like moving around while I'm hiking. I don't like anything dangling. Like if you got like any gear on the back carabinered and it's just banging around while you're hiking, I don't like that, so it'd be nice to have a pocket. So this looks pretty good. Let's take the tripod out of here. Wonder if I could still use this. Yeah, I could totally still use this. Yeah, maybe not. Alright, so I'll probably plan to use the zipper pocket on the opposite shoulder strap as this one. And that would be good for a snack or the Garmin InReach or anything like that. Maybe a headlamp buff. So what else did I get from Gossamer Gear? This is something that I've been wanting for a while. Let's see if I can open this up. This is an extra hip belt pocket. Z-Packs makes one, and most of those other ultralight companies make a hip belt pocket like this. What I like about the Gossamer Gear one is it has two straps here for support. I know for a fact the Z-Packs one only had one strap in the middle, which I didn't care for, mostly because I knew there'd be a little bit of weight in this, for what because I probably will end up putting my phone in here. My phone doesn't really fit well in the hip belt pockets of my backpack, so basically this just slides right over. So I'll just put this on right now. Should take no effort whatsoever. One strap, two strap, and then we're done, and that's it. So yeah, that kind of renders the original hip belt pocket somewhat useless, but I couldn't barely fit anything in mine. I think what I'd have like the Cliff Blocks Energy gummy cube things, or a Cliff Bar. I'd usually only use the hip belt pockets for snacks, and maybe like my buff, or a mosquito net. So, and actually if I pull this on more, I might be able to still get to, yeah, I mean, I guess I could have it like that, and I could still have like the gummies in here, or a lens cleaning wipe. Those are usually in there, or like a little microfiber thing to clean the lens with. So yeah, I like this a lot more. Let's actually try and put my phone in there. I have a iPhone 11 Pro, just in an Apple case, and yeah, that fit no problem. So I think that's probably what I'm gonna do, as opposed to keeping my phone in my pocket, in my hiking pants pocket. I think I'm gonna like this option a lot more. I don't think I could fit no, alright, I was just thinking maybe I could get my little pistol in there, but there's no way that's big enough for that, so it could be good for a wallet too if you need. Wait, is there an inside pocket in here? Nope, that's it. Just one big zipper pocket. Alright, so that's good. And I think the hip belt was like $14 or $15, and then the shoulder pack, which they sell in a large and a medium. This is the large. This was $20, and I think the medium is $18, I think. So there's not much difference. But if you want to put your phone in the shoulder one, I might actually do that as well. Again, this is an iPhone 11 Pro, and that fits in no problem. I could have a battery case on that. I bet you could get the iPhone 11 Pro Max in this thing. It's definitely wide enough. So yeah, that's pretty big. So yeah, again, this is a Gossamer Gear. I believe the large shoulder pack weighs 1.75 ounces, and then the hip belt pocket here weighs 1.1 ounce. And then the only other thing I got were these, just a bunch of clear backpack liners, basically to better waterproof everything that's in your pack. You just throw the liner in your pack and that's it. I know I could have, my buddy keeps telling me to use, trash compactor liners instead. I mean, it was, what'd I do? I paid $5 for a 2-pack. I don't know how much trash compactor liners are, but $5 for a couple of these. Since I was already paying for shipping anyway, I said the hell with it. So yeah, that's good. Oh, and I don't think I showed you this, the back of the shoulder. It looks like we've got 3 different Velcro straps for support. So yeah, I guess you'd put the two cross ones on first, and then secure those two together with this one. So that would go right on there. And yeah, good for extra storage. So that is all good. Excited to try those out. Now, I think I'm still planning on going camping tomorrow, or at least in one of the first days of the week, maybe Monday or Tuesday. I haven't decided yet. It's like 72 degrees in Denver right now. It might have even hit 80 or close to it today. But we have a winter storm coming in kind of tonight. Yeah, I think tonight it's supposed to start snowing. And like Denver's supposed to get 2 to 4 inches of snow, and the mountains are supposed to get way more. I was looking at camping down in Bailey, Colorado, and they're forecasted for like 5 to 12. So yeah, that would be interesting. I kind of packed up the truck just so I'm ready to go. It is already April, so it kind of would be nice to get this truck into the mountains and into the snow for like one good test before spring really comes around. So I think I am gonna take this out maybe tomorrow. So yeah, anyway, let me show you how the truck is packed up right now and how my sleep setup would be. Throw that right here for now. Let me hop out of here. So as you can see, I've basically used this one side of the truck. Hold on, stand by. All right, so I'm using one side of the truck. If I'm going by myself, I try and keep the one side open with my sleeping bag already out and everything, so that, like, say I'm driving to Wyoming or something, and I've got like an 8-9 hour drive. I want to get somewhere into like a parking lot at a trailhead and be able to like just hop in the back and get some sleep right away without having to move things around. So that's kind of what I would do. I'd have the sleeping bag out already, and here's the view looking out. And man, having this shelf here is, I'm loving this shelf idea more and more, because even if you have stuff around here, like on your sleeping bag, you can quickly grab it and just throw it up on the shelf and get it out of the way. So yeah, I'm really loving having the shelf here, because like you can have everything down while you're driving so you can still see out the back, but then when it comes time to sleep, you can just grab stuff, throw it up on the shelf. So I am really loving having this here. Let me hop out real quick and show you the rest of how I've got everything packed. Oh, get my shoes on. All right, good enough. All right, so here's the back. See, I've got plenty of room back here. I've got the jump starter. This is pretty much in here all the time. I got a bungee here to keep that secure and in there. I actually threw my skis in here. I don't plan on using them, but I kind of wanted to see how everything would fit with the skis. So those are in here. This is the telescoping ladder. This is to be used when I need to go up on the roof, if I want to hang out up there or take photos. threw the snowshoes in here just in case to see how everything fit. Tripod, chair, little folding table, hammock. Up here, hammock straps. This is actually the bag for the sleeping bag. And then I have all the foam board cutouts for my windows to black them out so people can't see in here. And you'll see my water jug fit perfectly in the shelf here. Down here in the corner, I've got my portable Radiate campfire. It's basically a 4-pound tin of soy wax and recycled paper. That's great to have in the winter so you're not creating a mess. Let's see. So yeah, I've got the pack here. Normally I'd have this duffel bag. Usually I'd fill this up with clothes. So this would be in the back here. And then I've got underneath, you see here, the seats are folded down, and then these 8-gallon bins fit perfectly behind the seats. So I've got all camping gear in here. Still accessible if I just lift up. You see in there, got my pot, fuel, all that camping gear in there. All still accessible. And then if we come back around to the other side, you'll see the same thing. Here's another bin down here. If I just move the pillow and stuff, I can get in there pretty easily. And then in the front, I would almost always have my cooler up here. That way, typically I try and bring everything I can as far as food and drinks on a road trip, so I don't have to stop for gas, or I do have to stop for gas, but I don't need to go inside to get food and drinks every time I stop. So typically I always have the cooler up here, and then normally I would have my hiking shoes in there while I'm driving in something more comfy. So yeah, that's pretty much how my my setup is. Then of course the awning, I can pull that out. I got the window deflectors, so if it's raining, I can put the windows up and still have them cracked open and get plenty of airflow and ventilation in there, which is especially good for sleeping at night so that the entire car doesn't get fogged up on the inside. So yeah, that's pretty much it, man. This is just sitting in there while I was filming that part was way more comfortable than the back of my truck has ever been, thanks to this 2-inch memory foam. I am starting to think I should have got 3 inches. I could kind of feel the bottom underneath me after sitting there, which is also why I do have an extra sleeping pad, a comfy inflatable sleeping pad in here just in case. If I do need a little bit extra support, I've got that. Oh, and then underneath, I've got the plywood where I can just slide it out, throw it on the roof, and then I have a flat platform up top to sit on or set up a chair and a tripod and take photos up there. So yeah, so far so good. I am really loving the shelf, man. The shelf and actually the netting. I wanted to put the foam board underneath, just bungee it underneath, but it's a little bit too big. But having it up here all the time works pretty well. And if I just throw gear on top of the foam board, that kind of prevents it from stuff hanging down below and blocking my view out the back. So yeah, that's pretty good. Even the ladder I could stow sideways so that this isn't blocking the view. But yeah, I'm kind of glad I went with this route instead of doing like a full platform and drawers like so many people do. Because this is a lot more modular. I can easily just unscrew at the points down here and just pull the whole thing out if I want to, the whole shelf. So yeah, looks pretty good. Can't wait to try it out. Boom. All right, that's all I got. Hopefully that provided a lot more substance than the video I originally recorded yesterday. And I actually think what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna stop doing daily videos because I'm pretty much out of ideas. So yeah, this might be my last daily video for a while. I'll probably try and do like an uncut video of me taking this thing out camping over the weekend. And then maybe I'll try and do like one video a week, which seems way more reasonable because I'm running out of ideas, and it's consuming way too much time. Like right after I'm done working, then I have to not edit the video, but like put it in Premiere, add the intro, add the outro. Then I have to upload it, which then bogs down our entire internet, so we can't like stream and watch anything. So it's just taking away from my time with Carrie, and it's killing our internet connection, and I'm out of ideas creatively. So that's probably going to be the last daily video for a while. And yeah, the next video I post should be of me sleeping in that, surrounded by a whole bunch of snow. So hopefully I don't get stuck. But yeah, until then, I'll see you soon.